If you aspire to do entertainment, the way to do it is to simply create, focus on what it is that you're doing, and do not insult your own fucking customers.
There's no competition for me because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different.
Show them that you care. Show them that you're working. Show them that you are, you're getting better. You can even slip up from time to time, but they know that you give a shit, right? That matters so much to them, and especially in this day and age, and it's totally understandable because people have unfortunately had to find out the hard way that they may have been giving money to people that don't appreciate them, people that despise them, right? So now more than ever in the 2020s, people are looking and paying attention to what the creators are doing. And I'm not talking about in the political sense. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm just speaking in a general sense of how you treat your customers, how you work on your project, how you present yourself in that capacity. That's more or less what I'm discussing. They pay more attention to that than they ever have. So I use that to my advantage. Like, look, I'm not perfect. I'm not pretending to be perfect. But one thing that you can fucking guarantee is that I'm gonna give it a fucking shot, and I'm gonna work as hard as I fucking realistically can on the craft it is that I have here. And investing in the Rippaverse is no better way that I can show you that I take this shit serious by showing you the projects that we're working on going into the future, delivering on everything it is that we said that we were going to fucking deliver on when we said we are on. And if there's any hiccups, making sure that we're communicating in the best way possible. That's a way to show your audience, as opposed to just telling you, hey, I care so much about you. Show them through your work, and they will reward you unlike any fucking other. Customer is fucking king.
I command the council to make all necessary arrangements for my coronation. I wish to be crowned within the fortnight.
Fuck this internet, this social bullshit. Fuck all this, all the cosigns. Fuck all that shit. Peers. Fuck the whole elitism bullshit. Fuck all that. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, it's about the customers. They are king, and the best way to show them that you give a fuck about what it is that you're investing in is putting your goddamn foot in it, and they will reward you as such. But some people don't understand that. A lot of big businesses don't understand it. We've seen that in major publishers. They don't understand that. And I hate to see there are smaller companies as well as publishers that are self-publishing that don't seem to understand that aspect of it. And that is that customer is fucking king, bro. It is. There's no other way to fucking put that. And you show them you give a fuck, they'll reward you. It's not a rocket science, bros. It's not.
Apparently so.
That's true. Apparently it is, because you get people that can't wrap their mind around it. How the fuck did the Rippaverse get a $4 million campaign? He was supposed to be bankrupt by ISOM 2. That was supposed to happen. He did it once. So there's no fucking way he's gonna do it again. Well, he did it a third time, right? Well, wait a minute. Okay, well, there's no way he can't do it a fuck again. Well, here we go.
You're 22 days in.
We got about 60 days to go. No need to be confused. It's just that, look, man, I care about this. I show them that I care about that. I've adjusted my own behavior in comparison to myself to make myself a better man as a business owner, to show these guys how much I give a fuck about what it is that I'm doing in this sandbox I'm trying to provide to all of these fucking customers. That's something, no matter the size of your company, if you replicate that aspect, it's not about doing everything the way that I did. It doesn't matter if you're doing typical pre-orders, doesn't matter if you're crowdfunding, doesn't matter what it is you do. If you at least do that and focus on showing your audience that you give a fuck about what you do, they will reward you. Simple.
It is that simple. And it always was.
You could think I'm the worst person in the world. You could think Eric sucks. Chuck Dixon, he's fell off the fucking cliff. Apparently the Saskas, they worship the fucking devil. They're the worst writers in the world. Nobody cares because they don't answer to that bullshit. They answer to the customer.
Somebody cares, and it's the customer. That's ultimately who cares and who's
about
the
like
judge.
the product being produced. Yeah. But all the fluff, all the like nonsense, customers don't give a fuck about that.
No.
Because
The customers wait for the book, but the customer will decide based on the quality of the book, not the fluff around it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they'll do.
That's what they will decide. Do we want this shit or do we not want this shit? And if they decide that they want it, it's not for you to really understand. If you are on the outside thinking that these are the worst group of guys in the fucking world, how the fuck can I be in that? Why ain't I in that position? Envy's a son of a bitch.
It should have been me, not him.
The green-eyed monster.
It's not fair.
They see the landscape and they think of markets in a more socialistic way, right? In that somehow the Rippaverse existing it means that they can't also exist. Not how it works. If anything, let's say that we've introduced them, which we have. There's a lot of people that say, "Hey, man, Rippaverse," or it's the first comic book that I've gotten like years.
In the years, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a potential customer. That's a guy that got back into the hobby. So many folks would see that, and maybe there's something else that I'm into this. Now I'm back in. What else is out there? So the last thing that I think people should be doing, which is fucking retarded, and there are people that are banking on that. Hey, you see that new company that's not even 2 years old that has had $4 million campaigns, which shows that there's a bunch of willing customers that are willing to pay money on comic book stuff. Yo, why don't we just insult them?
Any more bright ideas?
I got a few. Yeah.
I would take that as a potential creator, let's say, and be like, oh, there's a market here.
Bingo. That's how you should take it.
I apply myself. If I approach a customer base with a open and transparency, and just keep my shit to actual work. Oh, hell, maybe we can get in on that. I mean, ultimately, and again, this is not a backhanded compliment, no disrespect, but if you did it, someone else can do it.
Yep.
It doesn't mean that because you did it, that part is now
somebody
been
can maybe
off.
do it better. Somebody can maybe do it better. Maybe a faster pace. Sure can. And you know what? Because I'm not ran by envy. If someone Graham Nolan fucking came out tomorrow, Compass announced, I don't know, whatever, Joe Frankenstein meets whatever, Ghost, does $6 million. I'm on the fucking moon for him.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking him. I'm not feeling some kind of way. I'm not saying those are my customers. He just took from me. I'm mad. Nope. I'm like, he deserved every fucking bit of it. What can we do to get even more eyes on it, to get that number to rise as much as we realistically can? And I'm looking at it from a business perspective, like maybe there's some new people that got in on the comic book industry. It makes far more sense for Graham and myself to be cordial and respectful to one another because he benefits from that, and so do I. That's how business That's how business works. Oh, yeah, well, it's called capitalism. Ain't that something? Yes.
Yeah.
Private ownership of goods and services and the free and voluntary exchange of those private goods and services. And what do you know?
Yeah. You also have the right to burn yourself to the ground as well.
If that's your thing, capitalism goes both ways, baby. Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.